this right lane due to the amount of snow from the slide off. Check the accident.
Good evening, people. The time is around 11 p.m. We got about 8 inches of snow, is what they said on the news. Everything within 50 miles in all directions is closed tomorrow. Schools, courthouses, some business. Well, nobody done clean the snow because they showed Clarksville, Indiana, Jeff. Everything got snow on it, like they haven't cleaned it. So it tell you we got it bad here in southern Indiana.
What's the transfer that 656 was assigned?
And it's around 20-something degrees.
22 gone.
But like I say, if you want to change the weather, people, come to the Ohio Valley. 1 to 3 inches, my eye, the tape measure says we got over 4 inches. They talk about freezing rain tonight, too. So it's going to be bad here in southern Indiana, people. It's not safe. And I just heard a dispatch that the ambulance can't even get out to that right now. So it's going to take maybe the National Guard with their stuff to get out. So it don't look like any ambulance is going to be able to get out now. So I expect the governor here in Indiana will get the National Guard out. Hello, Star Power in Virginia. Yeah, the yellow one is Kathy. And I got to turn around. I say, hold you. Oh, this one's Margaret. That's the mother of Kathy. Hello, Diddley. Welcome. Well, Margaret, this calico cat, she's 5 or 6 years old. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome.
Brady, 1-7 out to fuel up.
I want to thank you all for being here.
28. Where's that 28? He's back on the roadway. He's on 4 Fall.
Okay, in the bedroom, Monochrome, I got, I think, 7 female cats here and 1 tomcat out there. I'm in my 70s. I live in southern Indiana. I'm about 19 to 27 miles north of Louisville, Kentucky. You all know where Louisville, Kentucky is, where they have the Kentucky Derby. It is a whole lot of snow. It is bad. They've been having wrecks left and right. People, when it snows, no Kentucky Derbies in Louisville, Kentucky. It's in Louisville, Kentucky. Frankfort, Kentucky is the capital. Yeah, I got a car, but as much snow I got out here, forget it. No matter if it's front-wheel drive, the only way you can get around right now is a four-wheel drive vehicle. That's the only way you're going to get around right now. Well, that's the only way you're going to get around tonight. Kentucky Derby always been in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm 70 plus years old. My car is a 2011 Toyota Camry. Hello, Rocky.
If we go to a level that you all want to send it back over, just notify the county EOC and we'll notify Floyd County.
Clear Central, are you clear on that page?
Yeah, I see. I want to welcome everybody here. Make sure you all hit the subscribe bell. Hit the subscribe bell. Let's get my subscribers up. No, Kentucky Derby, where they are running around the track, is in Louisville, Kentucky. Let's see. John Wayne is probably 8 or 9 years old. John Wayne, he's a yellow cat in my living room. He's sleeping in a box. He likes sleeping in the box.
It's going to be 265 in State Street.
I used to hit some of the bars there by Churchill Downs. Yeah, I've been, my oldest cat died, I think, a year ago. That was Barry. Barry was the oldest tomcat. Then I had Mama Tina. She was a full-blooded Siamese cat. Then their son, Socks, he died last year. And Timothy McGee, he's kind of like a tiger cat.
District 4, we have a phone number for that 4303 Utica Sellersburg Road, crossroads of Charleston Pike and Shunsway Road, repeat permitted 653, Churchville District 4, we have an Homo Smart 4303 Utica Sellersburg Road, crossroads of Charleston Pike and Shungate Road, timeout 2327.
And right last month, people, if you watched my video, I cried. Timothy McGee, when he passed away last month, was maybe a year and a half old. And he was a strange tomcat. He go in there, he might sleep on a toilet seat. No, Kentucky Derby is in Louisville, Kentucky.
Go ahead.
And I can go in the bathroom and say, McGee, get off of the toilet seat. He would get off and jump in the bathtub because I got a chair that I sit on in the bathtub.
We'll work it real quick.
And when my son walks in there, he said, McGee, get down. Hey, he didn't care about my son, but he knew I was the boss. Animals, he passed away. And you all seen my outside cats. like Mama Blackie. She was a long-haired black cat who is over.
Unsure. She's at the top of the ramp here at the 34. She advised it's back a little bit. I've got vehicles driving the wrong way on 65 and stuff as well.
Hey, I know the Kentucky Derby is in Louisville, Kentucky. You don't know what you're talking about. People, I've been to the Kentucky Derby. It's in Louisville, Kentucky. It's in Louisville, Kentucky. You get to it off of, what is it, 3rd Street in Louisville? Around 3rd and Central. You know, right there, that's where the Towers is.
We've had another 1050 Ti. Is you're requesting a 1052?
I know, I've been to the Kentucky Derby. It's right there around 3rd and Central, 2nd and Central, somewhere like that, in Louisville. Hi, Misty. I know some Misties.
You can let Chris know to disregard and call him New Albany PD to see if it's open. Okay.
And right there close to Kentucky Derby, you got Deja Vu. You got Windshow and Place Bar.
Clear none. Austin, is you clear on ISP traffic over 65?
Thank you, Misty. Like I say, the Misty that I know probably be in her 40s. And she was born around 1980. And I said probably May. What? What, Alex? My name is Tom. Well, that sounds right. That'd be about the right age. And if you're the same Missy, I'm just gonna say the letter of your last name starts with a J. And your dad's name, I believe, I gotta think, maybe Danny, but I'm not sure. But on the CB radio, he used to go by Bojangles. Okay. And let's see, what?
I-65 northbound. There's a 34. I-65 northbound.
I want to say his name was Danny Jackson, but maybe I'm wrong. But he went by Bojangles on the CB radio. I know where the Derby is. You don't know, people. Look it up on the computer, people. Find out where the Kentucky Derby is. It'll tell you it's in Louisville, Kentucky. There's just some idiots in here, but I know where Kentucky. I live in this area for 70 plus years. Like I say, people, look it up. Look up the Kentucky Derby, and it'll tell you it's in Louisville, Kentucky.
I have one in route.
Probably 20 years or so.
Just give them a route for a second, please.
It was there in 2024. In 2024, it was in Louisville, Kentucky. If I was on a computer, I could look it up on my cell phone.
Out with a semi in the median, just south of 34.
I wish I was on my other app, because you wouldn't talk to a lady like that. I don't allow that, you know.
Still on the injuries, trippers out, semi in the median.
That's what I get for being on this app. I can't do nothing. People, I live in this area for 70 plus years. And I've been right by the towers. You know, the towers you see there at the Derby, around 3rd and Central. Over there. I know where it is. I used to go to a bar. Kentucky don't change.
45-6, stand by. 45-33. It might be a little bit, reference the large 1051s or 10-6.
But I've been there. I drive past it. I used to work over in Louisville.
Clear. 45-6, go ahead.
They don't change. Oh, people, you all heard maybe on the news last week where
For the one that 33's on.
that a police officer got shot in Orange County, Indiana last week. That Orange County deputy got shot last week, is at the U of L hospital. And the suspect that shot him, I think they said on the news 4 times, LMPD killed the suspect. The guy tried to kill some LMPD officers, but they shot and killed him tonight in Louisville, Kentucky. What they just says on the TV.
They advise no injuries. You can disregard.
I guess I'm going to have to come up on my other app. That way I can, I can put you in timeout. That's a good time that my moderators ain't in here, because you done got it. I know time changed, but the Kentucky hasn't changed. Kentucky Derby has not changed. It was still there in May of 24. They had thunder over Louisville in April of 24. Because I filmed it, had it on my YouTube channel. Hey, people. Hey, holy hunk. You're not a holy hunk. You're a holy dummy. It was on TV back in May, you dummy. You just want to argue. You one of them trolls. You just want to get me upset. But it's in Louisville, Kentucky. It was on the TV. It says Louisville, Kentucky. He's not on right now, people. He's not on. I knew I should have came up on my other app. He would have been kicked off. But you can, even Gina there, she can tell you the Kentucky Derby is in Louisville, Kentucky.
No, he's way ahead of me.
Hey, Gina, there might be a friend of yours on here. Let me back up.
Or just shut down the on-ramp.
Let me back up. Where is it? Okay. I think you all was in the same hospital when you was born. There's somebody in here named Misty, but it's probably not the same one, because you was born, I think, after Misty. You know, she's in here.
Whilst everything is nicely plowed.
But I wish that, I guarantee you, I guess I'm going to
roads are just
have to come up on my other app. Because Prison Live Studio, I can't do crap. Hey, music biz, it's in Louisville, Kentucky. You know, I know what you trying to get me to do. I ain't gonna get down to your level.
Jason, do you have the interstate shut down? We're taking the emergency lane right now. We're gonna get this.
You know, I could get off of here and come back on my other app.
Let me know, and I can bring goods in southbound in the northbound lane if you shut it down. Affirmative.
Hey, people, here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. If you all... I'm going to get off of Prison Live Studio. And I come up on another one. So if you give me a couple of minutes where I disconnect from here, I will come up on another app. Will you all come back up when I come back up on my other app? But not 7 people in here. I just people, give me a couple of minutes. I'm gonna get off here and come up on the other one. You know, just wait for me. I'm gonna come back up on something. I take care of these smart Alex. So I'll be back. Give me a couple of minutes and I'll be back on.